Hey, Kyle Sulerud here, and in this video I'm going to dig into device targeting. And this could be one of the most valuable videos of this series. If you're just joining, this is a 14-day series to help you review and audit your YouTube ad campaigns. If you want a full guide, if you want links to the full series, click the link in the description and you can download the full guide there. Today, I'm going to be looking at devices. So we have computers, we have mobile devices, we have tablets, and then we potentially have TV screens. Those are currently the devices that Google shows us and lets us target or exclude. What I first want to do, and what you should do, is look at your campaigns and segment by device. And this is going to tell us what our stats look like based on device, not based on the whole campaign, which we normally see, but for each individual device. And we can see that in these campaigns, it looks like we only have computers and mobile phones targeted. There's no data for tablets, and there are no TV screens. What I'm seeing then, and what you should be seeing by this point, if we're looking at cost compared to conversion value, is computers have a much higher conversion value relative to cost. Much higher. If this means conversion value is 5 times higher than the cost. Here, conversion value is actually lower. We're losing money on mobile phones in this campaign. And if we want to see what this looks like for the whole account, you can scroll to the bottom, look at the account total, and here we can see that on computers, we're getting more than a 3x return. On mobile phones, we are barely breaking even. Okay, so what does this mean? Should we turn off mobile phones? I don't believe so. Here's how I manage devices. So first of all, let's take a look at the campaign settings. This is one place to actually specify whether to target devices or not. And you see that in this account, it's set to just target computers and mobile phones in this campaign. Where I actually prefer to set up device targeting is at the ad group level. And what I'd recommend doing is actually setting up a separate ad group for each device. Okay, we've seen that computers are bringing a higher value than mobile phones, even though the cost per conversion on a computer is actually higher than a mobile phone. Now, if you saw my video on conversions, you'll know this is somewhat skewed, but still, it's not like we're not getting a higher value here because we're getting leads for way cheaper on computer. We're getting a higher value because this traffic is more valuable. So what I want to be able to do is bid more for computers and bid less for mobile phones. The only way to do that is to split that traffic up. So I'm going to create a separate ad group only targeting computers. I'll create a separate ad group only targeting mobile phones. And I also believe there's missed opportunity here on tablets. I would create a separate ad group only targeting tablets. Now, tablets are probably going to perform similar to mobile phones. So I would bid about the same there. How much would I bid? Well, right now we're barely breaking even, paying $4 per lead, or €4 per lead. What I'd want to do, if this is the data I'm working with, again, if you watch my conversion video, the first video of this series, you'll know that this isn't accurate. This would need to change. But assuming this is good data, I'd probably want to bid 3 or 2.50 or maybe €2 per conversion on mobile phones. Okay, that should at least bring this profitable. It might cause us to get less traffic on mobile phones, but if the traffic isn't profitable, we don't want it. So we want to pay less per lead. That'll allow us to pay less per sale, and it will increase the conversion value relative to cost. Now on computers, this is doing really well. I want to get even more traffic on computers. Having a €5 bid here is really slowing things down. I want to be able to bid more for computers. Having this in its own ad group, I will be able to do that. I'll be able to bid 7, 8, 10 euros per computers. That'll decrease the ROI, but it will significantly be able to increase our traffic, increase the sales and the profits. And then tablet, again, should perform similar to mobile phone. So I would start with a bid similar to what we're bidding on mobile once we set up the tablet ad group. So that's what I wanted to dig into with devices. I recommend bidding on computers, mobile phones, and tablets. You're going to get good traffic from all of these devices. You should have TV screens turned off, and you should have separate ad groups for each type of device. Or potentially, depending on how you like to structure things yourself, you could accomplish the same thing by having separate campaigns for each type of device. But the way I do it is setting up a separate ad group for each type of device. Hopefully this was a very valuable video for you. Again, make sure to click the link to download my full YouTube ads audit guide. My name is Kyle Sulerud, and I'll see you in the next video.